Howdy, folks. Welcome to a journey back in time, where the pace is slower and the living is simpler. We're heading deep into Amish country today, a place where modern conveniences take a backseat to tradition and self-sufficiency. No, not for a buggy race, but for something way cooler. Learning how these folks keep their meat from going bad without fancy fridges. Imagine a life without electricity, where every task is done by hand, and every meal is a product of hard work and dedication. The Amish are known for their simple living. They embrace a lifestyle that many of us would find challenging, yet they thrive in it. Their days are filled with activities that connect them to the land and to each other. They rely on their own two hands and the land to get by. From dawn till dusk, you'll find them plowing fields, tending to gardens, and caring for livestock. It's a way of life that demands resilience and ingenuity. And let me tell you, they've got some tricks up their sleeves when it comes to preserving food. In a world where refrigeration is a luxury, the Amish have perfected the art of keeping their food fresh and flavorful. Forget your electric gadgets and gizmos. These folks have been using age-old methods for centuries, and trust me, they work like a charm. We're talking smokin, curing, canning, and dryin, techniques that have been passed down through generations. These methods not only preserve the food, but also enhance its flavor, creating tastes that are rich and complex. Imagine biting into a piece of smoked meat that's been carefully tended to for days, or opening a jar of home-canned vegetables that burst with freshness. So, get ready to ditch the supermarket and channel your inner Amish. It's not just about survival, it's about embracing a way of life that values sustainability and self-reliance. You'll find that the rewards are well worth the effort. It's time to explore the fascinating world of meat preservation survival style. Join us as we delve into the secrets of the Amish, uncovering the wisdom and skills that have allowed them to thrive for centuries. Whether you're a seasoned homesteader or just curious about a different way of life, there's something here for everyone. So, let's get started and see what we can learn from these masters of self-sufficiency. Now you might be wondering, why go through all this trouble? Well, back in the day, keeping food from spoiling wasn't just about tasting good, it was about surviving. Before refrigerators, folks had to find clever ways to make their food last, especially during the long winter months when nothing much was growing. Preservation was the name of the game, and these techniques ensured they had something to eat year-round. Fast forward to today, and these methods are making a comeback. People are ditching the processed stuff and looking for healthier, more sustainable ways to eat. First up on our Amish preservation adventure is smoking. Now, this ain't about lighting up a stogie. It's about transforming meat into something truly special. Amish folks have been smoking meat for ages, and they've got it down to an art. They use slow, gentle smoke to not only preserve the meat, but also infuse it with an irresistible smoky flavor. Think succulent hams, bacon with a smoky kick, and sausages that'll make your mouth water. We're talking flavor explosions here. Next, we're moving on to curing, another Amish preservation technique that's all about amping up the flavor. Curing involves using salt, sugar, and sometimes other spices to draw out moisture from the meat. This not only helps preserve it, but also creates a whole new level of deliciousness. Think about it, salty prosciutto, spicy chorizo, and flavorful salami, all thanks to the magic of curing. It's like alchemy, but with meat. Section 5. Canning, Lockin, and Freshness, Amish style. Now let's talk about canning, a method that's near and dear to any self-respecting survivalist. The Amish have mastered the art of canning, using it to preserve everything from fruits and veggies to, you guessed it, meat. They pack that fresh goodness into jars, seal them up tight, and heat them to kill any bacteria. The result? Shelf-stable meat that's ready to eat whenever you are. Talk about convenient and delicious. It's like having a taste of summer in the dead of winter. Section 6. Dryin like jerky, but way more Amish. Next up, we've got dryin, a method as old as time itself. The Amish use this technique to remove moisture from meat, making it inhospitable to bacteria and giving it a long shelf life. Think of it as the OG jerky, but with an Amish twist. They dry everything from beef and venison to fish and poultry, creating protein-packed snacks that are perfect for on the go. Section 7. The beauty of simplicity, why Amish preservation rocks. Now you might be thinking, Larry, these methods sound kinda old-fashioned. And you know what? You're right. But that's the beauty of it. Amish preservation techniques are all about simplicity, sustainability, and pure, unadulterated flavor. They don't rely on fancy equipment or artificial ingredients. It's all about working with nature to create food that's not only delicious but also good for you and the planet. Plus, these methods give you a sense of self-sufficiency that's hard to beat. You're not relying on the grocery store or anyone else for your food. You're taking matters into your own hands and creating something truly special. Imagine the satisfaction of knowing exactly where your food comes from and the pride in having made it yourself. The Amish have been perfecting these techniques for generations, passing down knowledge from one family member to the next. This isn't just about food, it's about heritage, tradition, and a way of life that values hard work and community. When you preserve food the Amish way, you're not just making something to eat, you're creating a connection to the past and a legacy for the future. The simplicity of their methods means that anyone can do it, no matter where you live or what resources you have. You don't need a lot of space or fancy tools, just a willingness to learn and a bit of patience. And the rewards? They're immense. Not only do you get to enjoy delicious homemade foods, but you also gain a deeper appreciation for the effort and care that goes into every jar. So next time you think about food preservation, remember the Amish. Their methods might be old-fashioned, but they offer timeless benefits that are more relevant today than ever. Embrace the beauty of simplicity, and you'll find that Amish preservation truly rocks. Section 8. Getting your hands dirty trying Amish preservation at home. Now I know what you're thinking. This all sounds great, Larry, but can I really do this at home? Can I really take on these age-old techniques and make them work in my modern kitchen? And the answer is a resounding yes. Absolutely you can. It's not just possible, it's incredibly rewarding. You don't need to be Amish or live on a farm to give these techniques a try. Whether you're in a bustling city apartment or a suburban home, you can embrace these methods. There are tons of resources available online and in libraries that'll walk you through the process step by step. From detailed guides to video tutorials, the information is at your fingertips. Start with something simple, like canning some fruits or veggies. It's a great way to get your feet wet and understand the basics. Then, once you've got the hang of it, you can move on to more challenging projects like smoking your own bacon or curing your own salami. Imagine the satisfaction of enjoying food you've preserved yourself. Plus, it's not just about the food. It's about the experience, the tradition, and the joy of sharing your homemade goods with friends and family. It's a way to connect with the past and bring a piece of it into your modern life. So gather your supplies, find a good recipe, and start your journey into Amish preservation. You'll be surprised at how fulfilling and fun it can be. And who knows? You might just find a new favorite hobby. Remember, it's all about taking that first step. Once you do, you'll see that preserving food at home is not just doable, but incredibly rewarding. Happy preserving. Section 9. A word of caution, safety first, y'all. Now, before you go all gung-ho and start preserving everything in sight, there's one crucial thing to remember. Safety. When you're dealing with food preservation, especially meat, it's important to follow the instructions carefully and take all the necessary precautions. We're talking proper sterilization, accurate temperatures, and the right storage conditions. You don't want to mess around with botulism or any other nasty bacteria. Section 10. The future of food lessons from the Amish. In a world of instant gratification and mass-produced everything, the Amish remind us of the importance of slowing down, appreciating the simple things, and connecting with our food. Their preservation techniques are a testament to the ingenuity and resilience of our ancestors, and they offer valuable lessons for a more sustainable future. By adopting these methods, we can reduce food waste, enhance our self-sufficiency, and create healthier, more flavorful meals for ourselves and our families. Section 11. Join the Amish food revolution, one jar of pickles at a time. So there you have it, folks. The Amish have shown us that preserving meat without refrigeration ain't just possible, it's an art form. It's about respecting tradition, embracing simplicity, and enjoying the fruits and meats of your labor. So, ditch the prepackaged stuff and join the Amish food revolution. Start small, experiment, and don't be afraid to get your hands dirty. You might just surprise yourself with what you can achieve. And who knows, you might even discover a newfound appreciation for the simple life along the way. Thanks for watching and don't forget to subscribe to SurvivalScope for more prepping ideas and tips.